So I've mentioned before that we have this new ministry that we are getting up and running, and I wanted to introduce you to the two people who are heading that up. So this is Tim Miller and Lisa Denlinger, and they're going to be leading our ministry to our senior adult members. Now, we've always worked to be a multi-generational congregation. That's really important because we are a family, multi-generational, but I appreciate you two taking the lead on reaching into the lives of our senior adults. So tell everyone just a little bit about yourselves and why this ministry is of interest to you. Tim, you go first.
All right. Well, I'm Tim Miller, and my wife and I, Janet, have been members 2 years now. And I have a background of home remodeling for over 30 years. And I retired as a licensed nursing home administrator with 10 years in the ministry, which led me into the ministry to senior citizens. And so I'm real excited about this opportunity. I think there's a lot to do, and we already met several people in the church who are real interested in helping.
So you have a great heart for senior adults.
Absolutely.
And you have a skill set as someone who can make things happen, a handyman type deal. Very good. Lisa.
So I'm Lisa Denlinger, and we've been attending here at MCC a little over 10 years. I'm a retired social worker, and I've worked in nursing homes most of my career, and I love old people. I always have. I've loved them ever since I was really little, and I really enjoy visiting them, and I feel like sometimes our older people get lost in the cracks because they are in a nursing home, they're shut-in at home, and they just need people to come and visit, and that's kind of what my heart is.
Yeah, so your background was social work. And by the way, when you say older people, I know who you're talking about now. I just want to say, I'm looking forward to your visit in my house. So listen, tell us a little bit about how this will work. Okay, so Tim, if you would.
Well, our goal is to be able to, we've already sent letters out to all of the seniors that we have in the computer at the church, and there's about 130 people. And we're starting to get them back, and basically we wanted to get some biographical information and then some personal needs. So our goal is, with her social services background, Lisa's, and my construction background, we'd be able to set up programs where we could get in the homes and visit and do things and fix things and let people know that God cares for them in a special way through the people in the church here. One of the things I learned in the 35 years of nursing home administration was that there's 3 plagues to senior citizens: isolation, boredom, and loneliness. And that's a product of the Eden Alternative program that's big in long-term care setting. And so those are the 3 things that we're really going to be going after. Lisa's very adept to that. And maybe you want to speak a little bit about your part in...
Yeah, getting into people's homes and just visiting with them.
Well, I think people need visitors, and so we're trying to set up a visitation ministry where maybe we would meet once a week, and a group of us would go to some of the people that we know of that could use a visitor, whether it's a nursing home or calling ahead and making an appointment to visit somebody at home. We'll just kind of see what the needs are. We are planning our first meeting to start the visitation ministry would be on June 11th, in between services at 10:30. And we just want to kind of get together, talk about what we're going to do, and then how we're going to meet up. And then we plan to have our first time to go out and visit our people on Wednesday, June 14th at 10:30. We're going to meet at the church at 10:30, and then we'll kind of visit from there.
So really this is 2-pronged. Number 1, ministry to our senior adults that are, some are shut in, some are not, but be able to get in and visit, see if they have any needs that we can meet and help meet them. The other part is engaging people of all ages,
right,
really in this ministry. So if this is of interest to you, you have some handyman skills as well, or you enjoy visiting people. We've actually had conversations with people with both of those skill sets who are interested in being part of this.
And we put a flyer out to the residents, and prayer, visitations, birthday cards, baking something, phone calls, fix-its, possibly a transportation issue, or arts and crafts. So we're looking for people in the church. I'm gonna sneak up on 70 this year, and I don't think God's gonna let me retire. I think He expects all of us to work until we head towards heaven. And so we're looking for partners in the church who can also help with this ministry in some capacity. So this is a second prong to that.
Yeah, that's good.
Outreach is not just to those who are needing our support, but also those who can still give that support.
Right, so it involves seniors in this ministry as
Absolutely.
well.
We're also looking for a person who would be interested in coordinating, sending birthday cards out to our seniors. So if you have any interest in that, give Mandy, contact Mandy at the office and let her know that, and she'll get in touch with us.
Yeah, and you can contact Mandy. So her number is in the email that is attached to this video, as well as there's a link that you can hit and it'll just take you and you'll fill out the form. So that will be great. I'm really looking forward to this. This is going to be so much fun and so helpful. So thank you all for that. I also want to mention that this weekend, this Saturday, is the Post Office Stamp Out Hunger campaign. So if you are watching this or if you've read the email prior to Saturday morning, before you get too far into your day, go put a bag of non-perishables out by your mailbox and they will pick that up, right? Now, this weekend is also huge because it's Mother's Day as well. And we're looking forward to celebrating our moms here. We think you're awesome. We have a gift for you. We also have a photo op area for you. So we hope that you will come and get your picture taken with your family or come get your picture taken. We want to celebrate all of our moms, which bleeds right into worship this weekend as well. Listen, you probably heard Abraham Lincoln. He's quoted as saying, "The greatest lessons I've learned were at my mother's knees." And maybe that was true for you as well. It was kind of true for me too. But you know what? One of the things we recognize about Mother's Day weekend is it's a hard weekend for some folks. And maybe you agree with Abraham Lincoln that your mom was great, but she's gone. And so Mother's Day becomes difficult for you because your mom's not here to honor. Or maybe your mom was not loving or worse. And so that really makes Mother's Day a hard day to celebrate. Or maybe you've tried to be a mom and you can't. I can't tell you how much that breaks my heart to even say that. Listen, I want you to know that our hearts are with yours on this. But for those of you who have had moms who have loved you well, the way Jesus loves us, or if you're one of those moms who loves your family well, listen, we want to celebrate and honor you this week. So we're going to conclude our He Gets Us series with a special message for Mother's Day. It's really about children, but I hope you'll be there for that. And our reading plan for this week, Bible reading plan on the YouVersion Bible app, is He Gets Us number 5. Who did Jesus say that He was? Now listen, again, it's great if you read it. The big win is if you invite someone to read that with you. Someone who's maybe been asking questions about who Jesus is and just isn't really sure about who Jesus will be in their life. So I want to encourage you to do that. And listen, whether you're online or on campus this weekend, looking forward to seeing you there.